Hey guys, I hope you're going well. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to change the grid divisions in Logic Pro X. So the way that time is broken up in Logic is that in each bar you've got 4 beats, and then within each beat you've got divisions. So now that I've zoomed in here, we've got 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the bar, and within each beat we've got 4 divisions, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you look up here, you can see right here that I'm on the 4th division. That's what the playhead position is at the moment. And we can change this division, and this really helps with putting in different drum patterns, different rhythms, specifically if you want triplets or really fast kind of hi-hat spills or that kind of thing. So I'll show you how to do that now. If we come up here and press this triangle and change the display to custom, then now we can see a whole bunch more detail. And what we've got here is this is our tempo, 145 beats per minute. This is our time signature, 4/4, and this is what we're looking for. It's the division. By default, the division is set to 16th notes, but we can change this now, for instance, to 24ths. And now you can see if you look at all these little lines, these increments, they're changing and becoming finer the bigger number there is. So essentially, if you were to go in and put in a hi-hat pattern on every single division that exists, then the higher the number here, the faster that hi-hat pattern is going to be. So we'll go back to 16ths for now, and we'll just open up this hi-hat pattern in the piano roll. And you can see that the fact that every single note fits onto a division means that these are all 16th notes. There's nothing faster, and there's no note that doesn't reside on a 16th note in the bar. Whereas if I were to change the division to be 8th notes, you'll see that there are some notes like this one that are in between the divisions, which means that if I go into my pencil tool by pressing Command, because it's the secondary tool set up here, if I can make a note here, or I could make a note here if I wanted to, but I won't be able to make one in between them because there's no division there. So that's where changing the division comes in handy, and the finer you go, the faster you can input things in. So you can actually change the grid division using a keyboard shortcut, and this is a really good idea. I definitely recommend it, and it makes it a lot faster when you're working on a track. So to do this, we can come up to Logic Pro X in the menu bar and go Key Commands, Edit, type in, just search for division, and then we'll set 2 shortcuts. Set next higher division, we can go Learn by Key Label, Shift 2, just type Shift 2 in, and set next lower division we can assign to the shortcut Shift 1. And make sure you unclick Learn by Key Label, so that you stop editing things. So we can close this up now, and now if you watch this number, if I hit Shift 2 it will get higher, and if I hit Shift 1 it will get lower. So now I'm going to show you how to make a hi-hat pattern from scratch using these grid division ideas. So I'll just duplicate this track here, I'll create a new empty MIDI region, and I'll make it 2 bars long. Open it up in the piano roll, and we'll start off with some 16th notes, maybe here. We'll switch to 30 seconds, so I'll just type Shift 2 on the keyboard and do that twice, and now we're in 30-second divisions. And I'll add in some stuff. And maybe a note here. One over here. I'm just trying to think through how it sounds. So you can experiment and play around and just see how different things sound. It might take you a while to get the rhythm you're looking for, but that's okay. Just be patient at first. And so we'll try adding in some triplets here. So we'll switch into 12th notes and add some. That's sounding pretty good. Just add in some notes in between, I think. Here we go. So what I've done is I actually created just before a completed pattern that really demonstrates what we're talking about and the kind of rhythms that we're able to create by changing the grid division. So there's a few triplets in here. These are just 30-second notes, and then we got some triplets here. You can see by the way that they fall kind of in odd positions within the divisions, whereas the 30 seconds, there's just 2 per division, perfectly kind of half the division, because right now we're looking at it from 16th notes. And then right towards the end, I added in some 48th notes. So this is just a really quick kind of blast of hi-hats, and it's a cool effect towards the end. So I'll play this back to you so you can hear how it sounds. So there you go, that's the kind of effect you can create. And so we've set up the keyboard shortcut, we've seen how to change the division up here, and we've seen how basically every second one of these is going to be a triplet sound, and every other one will be just a normal 16th note sound, or, you know, half that length or double that length. So I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure you let me know in the comments if you have any questions at all, and I'd be more than happy to get back to you quickly on them. And you can subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm trying to make them regularly, and subscribing really helps me out in the long term. So thanks again, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
It's 5 in the morning, another day I'm seeing daylight. No sleep, I gotta break night. Sometimes I go in